Well, 16 years of making life better for people impacted by cancer. This year's Dempsey Challenge is coming up in less than 4 days. Can you believe it?
I know, I can't believe it. Thousands of people break out their inner athletes to raise money for the Dempsey Center. Here to tell us more about the event and its significance is Marketing and Communications Director Katelynn David. Good morning, Katelynn.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. So let's just talk more about the mission of this event and the history behind the Dempsey Challenge.
So the Dempsey Center was founded in 2008 by some guy you may know. His name's Patrick Dempsey.
Ooh, McDreamy?
Yeah, he founded the center as his mom was going through her cancer journey, and he and his sisters were taking care of her as they moved through treatment, and he just saw the greater need for support as they moved through treatment. You know, the doctors were wonderful, but once they left the hospital or the cancer care center, there was nobody there for them. So being able to provide nutrition and counseling and movement and fitness and massage was really important to him. And then, of course, how are we going to fund it? And Patrick loves to ride bikes. He was doing some great fundraisers out in California, and he wanted to bring an event like that to Maine and to Lewiston, where he was from. So the Dempsey Challenge started. We're in our 16th year. It's now grown to have, right now we have about 2,300 people registered to run, walk, ride, or for the overachievers, do both. So they're really excited to come to Lewiston and be together. We even have people taking on the challenge virtually. We have representation from 13 countries, and I just checked last night, and we have 40 states represented, which is really cool, all together to support people impacted by cancer.
We need 10 more states to get them all.
I know,
Yes,
we're
exactly.
so close.
For folks that don't know, how's Patrick involved in all this?
So Patrick, as I mentioned, he was our founder, and then he's also actively involved on our board of directors. So he knows everything that's going on at the center. He loves to be involved. He especially loves to be involved in Challenge. And he comes to all of our fundraising events. You know, he comes to interview clients at our gala event that we have in June, and he comes and he takes on the challenge this weekend. He'll be doing one of our bike rides.
I was reading on your website, the challenge has raised over $18 million for the Dempsey Center. All of that money going directly to client care. How impactful is that when you just hear that number?
It blows my mind. I've only been on the team for almost 4 years, and it just is incredible to see the support that we get from the Lewiston-Auburn community, from the Maine community, from around the world. This year our goal is to raise $2 million, which is our biggest goal yet. A little intimidating. We're 75% of the way there, but each and every one of those dollars goes directly to supporting cancer patients and care partners and families, bereaved. All of our clients are able to access our services at no cost, and it's because of people who take on the Dempsey Challenge.
Now, we know you don't have to live in Maine to do this. You can live anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world. Who can participate then? I mean, any age or?
Yeah, any age. So anyone can take on our run, walk, or ride events. And then we even have a kids fun run. So if your kiddo doesn't want to run 3 miles, you can just do the fun run down the start line and back, which is really cool to see. That's presented by TD Bank. And so we're really excited to have them and their energy coming into the park this year. And then we'll have a bunch of stuff for the kids in the park as well. You actually met somebody last week, our friend Toast from Impact Horse. Yes! He'll be at Dempsey Challenge, which is really exciting.
He is amazing. Oh, that's so amazing.
Yeah, we try to make it fun in the park too. We have people who will come and just watch folks who are taking on the challenge, or they'll bring their kids along, and it just getting that energy in the community in the park is really powerful.
Maybe Toast can run faster than me. I don't know if I want to take part now.
Oh, I love that Toast is going to be there. Can you tell us just more about the weekend, the energy? There's probably a lot of emotions, adrenaline, like so many levels of feelings happening too, right?
Our event kicks off on Friday, and that is our Champions for Hope event, we call it. That's for folks who have raised $3,000 or more, and it's an opportunity to not only celebrate all of their hard work, but to connect with the Dempsey Center. Throughout that event, they connect with clients and they'll share their stories on stage about why their support is so important to them. And so it's just a really grounding moment before we get into the craziness of Saturday. And then Saturday, of course, we have all of our runs, our rides, our walks that take off. And then we come back into the park and we start our fundraising awards with our Survivor Walk. And that's an opportunity for anyone impacted by cancer to walk through the park. And usually it's folks walking with their families or folks walking in honor of someone that they've lost. It's just a really beautiful moment that, again, is really grounding in the energy and fun that we have happening in the park. It kind of brings us back to the why we're all there. And then we go and we celebrate. Patrick's on stage and we hand out our awards for fundraising and just say thank you to everybody who's been a part of it.
Now, I was on the air when they announced they were building this. And when you think about where you are now you're building a new place in Westbrook. Patrick Dempsey's involved. You raised millions and millions of dollars. You have to pinch yourself and go, man, we've come a long way.
Every day, every day. When I think back to when the Dempsey Center first started, we were just in a tiny room at Central Maine Medical Center, literally just one room. And then it wasn't too long after that when we had our flagship location built at 29 Lowell Street in Lewiston. And then we merged with the Cancer Community Center in 2017 and inherited that space in South Portland. And now we're just seeing more and more folks accessing our services. They're finding that support that they need through their journey. And we're so grateful to be moving to Rock Row and expanding our South Portland space so that not only can we serve more people in person in Westbrook, but we can serve more people virtually as well. From there, we're going to be able to do more of our services virtually or in a hybrid scenario so that folks in rural parts of Maine can also access our services, and even people from around the country. Last year, we served 23 people in 23 different states.
Wow. Well, there's so much to look forward to. And of course, obviously the event this weekend. And Christian just said it looks like great weather, not too hot, which is really nice.
Thank goodness.
Yes. That's a big factor.
All right, so what's the website so people can get more information, especially if they want to participate and help raise money?
Yeah, if you want to learn more about taking on the challenge, you can go to dempseychallenge.org. Or if you want to learn about our services or if you need to access our services, you can learn more about that at dempseycenter.org.
Katelynn, thank you so much. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Get that goal.
Yes,
25 more
I know.
percent, right?
That's right.